How do childhood traumas affect your choice of partner?
Speaking of love and desire, it often seems to us that the attraction of people to each other is difficult to explain in the language of logic. Writer Emily Dickinson correctly noted, "The heart wants what it wants, otherwise it doesn't care. But sometimes it wants what it doesn't want, or doesn't want what you want." But even more dangerous to the success of a long-term relationship is deliberately ignoring what's going on in your head. Many people trap themselves in a vicious cycle of looking for partners who end up either being completely unsuitable for them or, even worse, having a devastating effect on them. And they have no idea why this is the case. If you are among those who are unlucky in love and who are wondering if they can change the rules of the game in their favor, you can try a different approach to finding a life partner. However, the biggest change must first occur in you. To find eternal love, you should study the history of your life, focusing on the events that gave rise to existing patterns, and then learn the rules of mutual attraction so that you can focus only on the partners that suit you. The following are steps you can begin with. Many people who helplessly swap one doomed relationship for another do so for the simple reason that they never recovered from childhood traumas that affected their psyche. This is especially true in cases of emotional abuse and humiliation. As children, you are not yet in control of your environment, but as adults, we have the opportunity not only to understand why we have become this way, but also the power to break the cycle by abandoning unhealthy relationships. Easier said than done? Yes, but you can always get help from a professional if you need it, and not everyone needs years of therapy sessions to identify the triggers of destructive behavior. Knowledge is power. Although you can't rewrite the past, once you have an explanation for what's going on today, you'll learn to identify your cravings for failed relationships and make more rational decisions in time. Moving beyond chemistry, the most famous weapon in Cupid's arsenal. Despite the proven effects of pheromones on attraction, if you want a complete understanding of love, you need to master more than one weapon. No one is saying that you should date someone you are not attracted to. But if physical attraction is all there is between you, then passion will clearly not be enough for a lasting relationship unless you are seeking a short-term merger with your partner. There's nothing wrong with that either, as long as you recognize the short-term nature of the connection. Re-evaluating expectations, clarifying expectations is not synonymous with lowering them. So if you've developed a habit of dating men who are far from realistic and emotionally unavailable, there's a good chance that it's time to switch your attention to a more suitable partner. Many people are looking for their love. But here's a tip: no matter how great the temptation to drown in love with a mythical mermaid or to plunge rapidly into the abyss from a high diving board, an alliance with someone who swims at the same pace as yourself will be much happier and longer lasting.